workout, and it's absolutely...
This is why the WNBA was in big trouble.
Caitlin Clark didn't just hit the gym, she took it over. She's gone from pulling up for deep threes to pulling up with serious muscle. Defenders used to fear her step back. Now they're bracing for impact in the paint. Some say she's getting ready for the WNBA. Others think she's prepping for a powerlifting meet. At this rate, she might start calling LeBron little bro. One thing's for sure, Caitlin isn't just breaking records anymore. She's breaking personal bests.
So Caitlin Clark in college was not the strongest player in the world. Like, she was somebody that wasn't weak by any means, but we saw when it came to the WNBA that she wasn't able to really assert herself physically. And in fairness, her first game matchup was a tough one because her first matchup was against...
While Angel Reese has been living it up this offseason, vacations, dance challenges, and Instagram reels, Caitlin Clark has been on a mission. She's been in the gym like she's got a personal vendetta against every rim in America. While Reese perfects her sideline poses, Clark has been in full-on Rocky Balboa mode, grinding nonstop to make sure this season hits differently.
Getting bigger. Either way, she has gotten significantly bigger. Stephanie White has confirmed it. Stephanie White has gone out here and confirmed that Caitlin Clark has been...
Last year, WNBA players thought they had Caitlin Clark figured out. They pushed her around, threw elbows, and tried to shake her confidence. But this time, it's a whole different story. Clark isn't just taking the hits anymore. She's gearing up to dish them.
We're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season. Now, Coach KP told me that one of his goals for Caitlin was just to expand her bag. So no matter what defense is thrown at her, she has something for.
Caitlin Clark's offseason workouts have been nothing short of legendary. She's packed on muscle, sharpened her handles, and stretched her range. If she was hitting logo threes before, now she's pulling up from the parking lot. The physicality that once shook her? Just another part of her daily routine now. Her weightlifting sessions look straight out of a UFC training camp, and she's attacking defensive drills like she's ready to turn opponents into her own highlight reel.
I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every.
Meanwhile, Angel Reese has been cruising through the off-season like she's starring in a reality show, living her best life, and honestly, who can blame her? She carries herself like a player who thinks she can pick up right where she left off without breaking a sweat. But while Reese has been perfecting her brand off the court, Caitlin Clark has been perfecting her game on it. And it's starting to show in every way. Clark's first step: explosive. Her release? Lightning quick. Her stamina? Borderline unfair. If last season's physical play was a test, she spent the summer studying. And now she's got the cheat codes. She's looking less like a player and more like a machine built to dismantle defenses. The defenders who thought they had an easy game plan last year? They're in for a rude awakening.
In terms of from a great first year to now second year in the league where, it's not as new anymore, right? And you sort of know how the league plays, if nothing else.
Yes, she is stronger, first and foremost. And again, she's got a lot of self-awareness. And, she figured that out, right away. Like, I need to get stronger. I can't get knocked around as much. And so she's done a great job of getting in the weight room and really focusing on her areas that she needs to focus on in terms of strength, in terms of, low center of gravity, time under tension, like all of those things. I think the next step is efficiency, right?
And let's not forget, Caitlin Clark is walking into this season with that "I'm done playing with y'all" energy. You can see it in her eyes, in her post-practice interviews, even in the way she steps onto the court. She's got that look like she's about to casually drop 40 and then remind reporters, "I told y'all." Angel Reese might still be talking her talk, but Clark? She's getting ready to walk right past her, literally and figuratively. The fun and games are over. The real challenge starts now, and Clark looks more than ready. While one is dancing on TikTok, the other is preparing for war. This season, the WNBA isn't just getting Caitlin Clark, they're getting the upgraded, battle-ready Gym Rat edition. And for the defenders lining up to test her again, good luck. Even Clark couldn't have predicted just how hard the WNBA would try to knock her down last season. Sure, she expected challenges. She knew the defense would be tough. What she didn't expect was a full-on wrestling match every other game. Chindi Carter straight up trucked her like it was the NFL. No, seriously. Caitlin had the ball, took one step, and boom. Carter sent her flying like she was testing the laws of physics. And if that wasn't enough, Dejanai Carrington made sure she left a game with a black eye. A black eye. This isn't MMA, but Carrington made it look like Clark just went 10 rounds in the octagon. And don't even get started on all the little things players tried just to get in her head. The side eyes, the taunts, the subtle elbows when the refs weren't looking. It felt like a full-blown WNBA conspiracy to make her season miserable. Players threw everything at her, short of a folding chair. And honestly, if the refs weren't paying attention, that might have been next. But guess what? Year 2 Caitlin Clark has arrived, and she's different that she's been in the lab. She got stronger. She got bigger. And she's ready for all the nonsense that if Year 1 Caitlin was fresh out of college just trying to survive, Year 2 Caitlin looks like she's been living on protein shakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She's got that I want all the smoke energy now. Chindi Carter trying to body check her again? Nah. Caitlin's planting her feet like a linebacker. Run into her now, and you might be the one flying. Dejanai Carrington trying to get physical again? Good luck. Caitlin's coming back with ice in her veins, a stronger frame, and an even deadlier shooting percentage. And let's talk about the mind games. Last year, players had her frustrated. This season, she's flipping the script. Imagine Caitlin dropping 30 on your head, looking you dead in the eye, and smirking like, that's all you got. It's a new season, and the WNBA better buckle up, because Year 2 Caitlin Clark isn't the same player from last year. She's battle-tested. She's built for this. And most importantly, she's not letting anybody take
in pain after she caught that fingertip in the eye or right around it from Carrington with no whistle. Now, there's nothing Indiana can challenge here because no call on the floor was made.
Caitlin Clark had a choice to make. She could have taken the easy route, walked into an unrivaled league, been treated like basketball royalty, and racked up highlight reels without breaking a sweat. But nope. Caitlin said forget that. I'm about to level up like a video game character on cheat mode. And that's exactly what she did. Instead of chasing comfort, she chose the grind. She picked pain. She picked struggle. She picked waking up at ridiculous hours to train when she could have been sipping iced lattes and stacking trophies in a stress-free league. While Angel Reese is out there flexing designer fits for Instagram, Caitlin is somewhere in a gym, looking like a mad scientist, cooking up destruction for season 2.
Huge, to be honest. And that's one of the things I really like. Obviously, her going an off foot, left hand floater. I like that. Caitlin, bump. Okay, the shoulder bump into the jump shot layup thingy. I like that.
But be real, we all know what this season is about. This isn't just another year. This isn't just another season. This is championship season. Caitlin Clark is on a mission, and you can see it in her workouts. She's in the gym lifting weights so heavy that even bodybuilders are side-eyeing her like, girl, you sure about that? She's running suicides like she owes somebody money. She's pulling up from the parking lot just because she can. Her dedication is so next level, if you look closely, you might see a basketball tattooed on her soul. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is out there in her unrivaled league, having fun, smiling, vibing, and taking cute post-game selfies. She's doing her thing, and good for her. But Caitlin? Her off-season diet is probably just protein shakes and film study. Her idea of a cheat meal? Watching old game tapes of herself and yelling, I can do better. Her vacation? A 10-minute break from shooting free throws. And even then, she
said the league is not ready for Caitlin. 3.0 MVP is hers. Yes, go. Fever admin, I love you. Caitlin put some weight on, bro. She definitely got in the weight room. And like, I don't think Caitlyn put weight on. I think Caitlyn put a lot of muscle on. I think that's what the biggest difference is that we're seeing out of Caitlyn. You know, going into this upcoming season, I think Caitlyn put a bunch of muscle on, and it shows. It shows within her, you know, her body frame. It shows that her arms is bigger and her thighs is way wider. She definitely put some muscle.